Hey, my dudes and dudettes. It's your girl Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. I told you guys that I was going to be doing readings on the weekends, okay? So look out for that. I am doing, in honor of the Sagittarius full moon, I'm doing Sagittarius right now. And man, let me tell you, I can already feel the intensity of this full moon. And I mean, what, it's going to be the 11th, June 11th. Whew. Just guys, there's gonna be so many arguments with people. It's gonna be nasty, chaotic, okay? Think about it like shit's going down with a bang. I'm sorry for forgetting this, but for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. But if not, thank you for coming back. I appreciate the likes and more subscriptions. It greatly helps my channel. When I was saying about ends with a bang, people who can't stand their jobs anymore and want to move on to something else, oh, you are leaving with a bang. Like any coworkers that you had an issue with, you're gonna let them have it. There's gonna be some biting words in private. You're gonna let them have it, and with the manager too. But you don't care because you never plan on going back to that place again. Okay, and I'll tell you what, the karmic masculine going down, down, down. They've already been going down, 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 but it's gonna be even worse. And yesterday I forgot that it was June 6th. So that's 6/6. Y'all could be seeing the numbers 66 or 666. Y'all could be seeing 111, 222, 311, 411, 777, 1111, 1212, 1221. And I've been seeing 808, 818, 909, and 919. So if you see any of that, this message is more than likely for you. Yeah, these endings are going to be crazy. Friendships will be ending. People that are no longer meant to be in your life. 303 on the timer. They're not going to be in your life anymore. Okay? They were there for a season. Okay, whether that was for years or months or whatever, they're gone because you're going to be seeing how they were liars, they were snakes. Let's see. Any projects that you have been bored with, they're not going anywhere, and there's lackluster in it, you're going to end it and you're going to start something new. But whatever that new shit is, like I've said before, keep it to yourself. Okay? The only person you want to share this with is your divine masculine because you guys are meant to work as a power couple. And even if your main sign isn't a Sagittarius, look at your birth chart because see, I already know that my divine masculine has a lot of Sagittarius in other parts of his chart, and the masculine's karmic, she is a Sagittarius in December. Okay. Um, man, just the chaos and the arguing is going to get bad. If anybody's got issues with anxiety, anxiousness, nervousness, that's not you. The full moon does take an effect on people's moods. More people get arrested. There's a lot of freaky deaky shit that goes on in hospitals. Okay, and like I said, the tension is building up. This is going to be really intense, and it's called the strawberry full moon. Yeah, and was I gonna say something else? Just pay attention to the animal kingdoms too, and what the hell you're seeing. And oh yeah, I discovered had a eureka moment yesterday with why karmic masculine and the coven have been dying to get the feminines arrested. Okay, remember how I've been saying that the karmic really wants to come to your place and wants to have a chit chat, try to make you feel bad because they know that when they've been up to 606 on the timer. They're going to try to offer you dirty money to call it a truce, a compromise. Don't accept that money. Don't even open the fucking door because that dirty money, ooh, it's going to be blamed on you and you're going to be going to jail for that. That's the plan. Coming to you, trying to be all nice and, swoop you up off your feet, fake promises of love, whatever. Because they're also in competition with trying to beat your masculine to get to you. Yeah, do not take any presents, do not take any money, no nothing. Nothing. Because that's dirty money. And they're gonna use that against you. You're gonna be summoned to court. You're gonna go to jail. That's what it is. It's like, being saved by the fucking bell, man. And pay attention to your dreams. I'm sorry for this long introduction, but this shit has got to be said. The karmic cycle between you and your karmic, yeah, it's done. So they're using the masculine's karmic to do a lot of dirty work. She's shape shifting and she could be, infiltrating crap into your dreams, whatever. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that bitch in my dream the other day, and the jealousy, just ferocious and anger and thirsting for blood because just pure jealousy that the love spells aren't working on the masculine. They're fighting like crazy. Ooh, okay. All right. Well, let's get to this, Sagittarius. Golly goddamn. This all these readings have been crazy because these people are all nuts for the fact that they have been trying to kill you and a blood sacrifice and the lies, the rumors, everything being twisted around. 919 on the timer. Oh, and by the way, the masculine's karmic, she's got split personality disorder. So your karmic, I really feel like he has schizophrenia. And the masculine's karmic has split personality disorder. What a whole fucking motley crew. Sagittarius. Two more shuffles. Last one. Okie dokie. So for the Sagittarius full moon, just stay to yourself. Really, just stay to yourself. Oh look, we have the Knight of Swords upright. That's the first main message, yo. This is you have Libra, Aries, okay, and Aquarius. This is somebody who's taking charge with communication. Somebody coming your way, trying to take charge with communication. And when they're on a mission to get this message across. I'm not sure if this is the karmic masculine or if this is the divine masculine, and I'll tell you why. Because the divine masculine and the karmic masculine are very similar with certain characteristics. They're both tall, okay, but the karmic masculine is taller by a few inches. Blonde hair, okay, masculine brunette hair. But they both smoke cigarettes, okay? They're both musically inclined, all right? But it's funny how you would think that the blonde one is the sunshiny one, 12:21 on the timer, but no. No, 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 no. He is the extreme Satanist, the one with the brunette. Yeah, he fucked up with, like I've said a million times before, fucked up with shit talking to one of the approval, the friends, and did some spell work on ya, but totally regrets that. Totally regrets that. He resents himself, but trust me, he's looked at the man in the mirror and he has faced his inner demons. The blonde dude refuses to face the inner demons and he's just using drugs and alcohol like no other to hide his dark demons and shit. So, but this is communication. All right, coming in with the quickness. I'm sensing it's this month or it could be in July. One or the other. Let's see what the hell else we get, man. Hold on. Get my Wawa. Oh yeah, and there has been a lot of chaos magic going on, and that's why there's been a lot of people arguing and fighting. Oh shit. Mental mind manipulation with the psyche, especially with the masculine's karmic feminine man. She thinks that, yeah, man, she thinks that she's got the masculine fucking grouped around her finger. Like, comes off with, a queen bee bitch personality. It's like, I'm the shit, and I know I'm the shit, and, if you try to challenge me, what you gonna do about it? You don't like me? Why don't you like me? Very confrontational. And I hate to say it, but I mean, she wants to confront uh the feminine here. Don't fucking engage. Do not fucking engage. You don't want to go to jail because you don't know who the fuck will be recording the what's being said, the fight, whatever. Just tell you what. See, I grew up learning how learning how to defend myself, let's just say that, because bullying and shit growing up. And my grandfather was came from Cuba, and in Cuba you have boxing and baseball. He loved his boxing though. And then he was drafted into World War II in the Navy. And for fun, shits and giggles, they would either play dominoes or poker, or the biggest thing was boxing. He was a heavyweight champion on the boat, the ship. And let's just say that when he found out about bullying and shit, he's like, you're gonna learn to defend yourself. I don't give a fuck. But he would say, do not throw the first punch ever. Ever. Let the other retard throw it. Even if they antagonize you with their words, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? Let that shit go through one ear and out the other. Do not lay the first punch, people. Oh, don't be surprised if she tries to come to your house too. Because she knows where you live. She's definitely been involved with the gang stalking. She knows where you live, all of that. Ooh, don't entertain it. Just don't. The next main message right here, Six of Cups upright. Oops, camera. This is you with your masculine. Like, you guys have always had this cute, childlike, play nature. It's not immature. It's just like, tag you're it. Tag you're it. Having music wars, whatever, like Black Sabbath versus Dio, shit like that. Because they're musically inclined. Um, yeah, y'all could have went to a lot of concerts together and shit. They're reminiscing on everything, and you are too. Okay. Knight of Swords reverse now. This is someone who's coming in. This is the karmic masculine now. Coming in to, like I said, lie and to sweep you off your feet with all kinds of sweet nothings, but you know that it's all bullshit. And because it's an air sign, which talks about communication, it can also talk about, like I've said before, legal documentation. And this person, very impatient, very fucking impatient. They're gonna try to tell you all kinds of crap about this paperwork, and you're gonna be like, wait, what? What? And they're gonna be like, sign on the dotted line now, now, and you're like, no. That's if you're dumb enough to open up the door. But like I said, you guys are too smart for that shit. Don't do it. And then you have right here the Five of Pentacles upright. They're in poverty. They're left out in the cold. This is the present situation. They're left out in the cold. Rightfully so. Fuck it. It's called karma. You wanted the feminine to go through all a bunch of hardships and be homeless or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Knight of Swords reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Would you look at that? The High Priestess, that is you. Good High Priestess. This is a good High Priestess. Some of you may not have ever known that you were a High Priestess. But you do now. And this is a Pisces card. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yes, this karmic has been trying to take away the gift that the divine wants you to have, that you rightfully deserve for busting your ass. 2141 on the timer. You have busted your ass this entire spiritual warfare, and I also call it psychological warfare because he's a sociopath, knows how to put on the charm. But the Ace of Pentacles, he doesn't want you to have any happiness at all. 2211 on the timer. No love life, no family, you know. Doesn't want you to have your dream career. He wants you to stay in poverty and scarcity. And he is using the help of the masculine's karmic feminine because she doesn't want you to have that shit either. She's been laughing the whole fucking time that you've been tortured because she been torturing you the whole time too. Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, this is the karmic trying to come in with a false offer of love. You smell the bullshit from 100 miles away. Not a mile away, but 100. Nine of Pentacles upright. I love the look on her face. This is the face of I'm not taking anybody's shit. I don't care who you are, how old you are, what your race or ethnicity is. You're not fucking with me anymore. You're not gonna bully me. You're a good person. You're not a whore. You're not a slut. Some of you guys out there could be moms. You're good mothers. Because some people could have said that you're a shitty mom, could have called CPS on you to take your kid away. Just heard no more Miss Nice Girl. You're taking care of business, like that song, taking care of business every day. These are all your pentacles that you've been working hard for throughout, I mean, seriously, through all the hardships and obstacles. And karmic feminine wants to start a spiritual warfare with you. Not happening. Get over it. Because it is time for the reunion. Eight of Pentacles upright. Lots of hard work. I mean, sweat, guts, blood, tears, labor, this this could have been you, working your ass off to get through all the hurdles and obstacles. and to become the best version of yourself that you can. But this can also talk about how the karmic feminine could also be working very hard to keep your masculine from coming your way. But it's not gonna happen. Like, delusional. Like, she could split personality disorder, I'm telling you. I can't make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up. Look, it's coming soon in the present. Four of Wands upright. 25:54 on the timer. You're getting your celebration. You're getting your marriage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's coming. This is in the present, man. It's woo. And she pissed. Oh well. You're not meant for him, and vice versa. There's no sacred reunion between you two. And shit. You know what? There's no doubt in my mind, like I've said before, that she lied about being pregnant with the masculine's kid, but she was never pregnant ever because, I mean, the masculine's too smart for that kind of shit. Takes good care of himself in that department. If if they were to stay together, no doubt she would continue to cheat on him. Because, I mean, even though she wants him and jealous that he wants you, she still cheats. And then she's really gonna get pregnant and then still try to blame it on the masculine. And the masculine's not retarded. He's like, he refuses to deal with any of that type of drama and bullshit. Um, I can't make it up. The Queen of Wands in reverse. This is the karmic feminine who's been fucking around, still trying to fuck around. It's not working, and it's not going to work. Ooh. I'm sensing something like body magic in the sense of you injuring yourself. Be careful, guys. Be careful where you're walking, what you're walking on, slippery floors or whatever. Like, this bitch wants to cause sprains or broken bones or whatever to make it difficult for you to get around. And that's because when she tries to confront you, to physically fight you, she's able to beat your ass because you are not in the best physical shape to defend yourself. That's a fucking cheap shot. Underhanded, cheap shot shit. That's what my grandfather used to tell me. That's some underhanded, cheap shot shit, man. But something tells me she pulls hair. Like, she doesn't. She fights like a girl. Like, no offense to you ladies, but she fights like a girl. She's definitely one of those who pulls hair and shit and kicks. And if you, like I said, if you've got any broken bones or sprains, she's gonna take advantage of that. Oh yeah, ruthless, ruthless. More of a slap. Anyways, don't open the door on this crazy bitch either. I'm not gonna lie, but see, when it comes to stupid shit like that, with any physical fights, if you do underhanded, cheap shot craps like that, just what bitch moves? What bitch moves? It's funny, but it's at the same time. Oh, the Page of Swords upright. Nosy fucking birdie. This is the karmic. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I sense it. Got a Gemini moon. Okay. Man, and got the gift of gab like no other. It's like people really have been, other people that I used to work with really have been tuning him the fuck out. If anything, they want to beat his ass for all the goddamn trouble that he's caused. And he's using this Queen of Wands in reversed to try and get the scope or scoop, whatever. Not happening. And they're trying to do word magic. Well, the karmic feminine is trying to do word magic on both divine feminine and divine masculine so that they will fuck up on their words about what's the new plan that the feminine has in mind. Or, does masculine have any new plans up his sleeve? 3311 on the timer. And like I said yesterday, this crazy motherfucker has been thinking about arsenic, setting either your house on fire, and I mean taking total pleasure in watching you die in a fire, which I can't even imagine a death like that. And if it ain't you, it's gonna be your masculine. That's how this sociopath thinks. He wants to hit you where it hurts, man. But it ain't gonna happen. Because Ten of Cups upright. Look how beautiful that is. You are meant to have the Ten of Cups with your masculine. And you also have the Four of Wands right there. This is gonna be present, like either this month or next month, but it's happening. Queen of Swords upright. Somebody telling the truth. 3434 on the timer. This is somebody who won't tell you like it is. If you're doing anything like this, y'all could be calling judgment on people and being, like, I said what I said. It's like, I know what you're doing, and the whole opposition knows that you know what they're doing, and you're calling them that shit. Beautiful. The magician upright. You are a natural witch, and your masculine is a wizard. Both very powerful, but you don't do nasty magic on people at all. No. The masculine did fuck up once, but he has paid off karmic debt for that. Wow, this is nice. Seven of Cups reversed, yeah. This masculine knows that he fucked up. And that after you guys broke up, like I said, love breakup spells and bribed with money and shit, thought the grass was greener with their karmic. Oh, hell no, it wasn't. You're where it's at. Strength card. This is a Leo card, but you're a very, very strong person with, I mean, a lot of inner strength. Shit, you probably haven't even given yourself enough credit. Oh, look. Ten of Swords upright. Some serious fucking betrayal. 36:46 on the timer. See, I think that the masculine knows just maybe like a little smidgen, or just maybe half of the people that were involved in this coven, but he didn't know that people were doing black magic on him. 37:27, as I said that. Not only were these people doing black magic on him, but also black magic on the feminine. And I guarantee you that a lot of y'all, if you did protection magic, you did cord cutting rituals, banishing rituals, and you paid attention to the results of it, y'all y'all took names lists, you know. It's like take no fucking prisoners. Th- this whole group, it started off small, but as the word kept going around, it got bigger and bigger. Like this whole thing, I've been saying it from the beginning. It's between like 150 to 200 people. And they all had their different categories of shit that they were working on. Whether it was, love spells, uh, summoning up demons, which the karmic masculine going to town with. And I know I shouldn't say the names, but this is for educational purposes. See, the karmic feminine, I believe she's a Jezebel. I believe she's a Jezebel spirit, okay? And your karmic could be a Judas. And they were, I mean, with necromancy, fucking summoning up Promethean, Leviathan, like I said, karmic Judas, karmic feminine, Jezebel. Uh, you also have, there was Ahab. Ahab was married to um Jezebel, and they had a daughter named Athaliah. They were also fucking around with Beelzebub too, which is a demon in Hebrew folklore. He is the sin of gluttony. and I forget the. Oh, and maybe Asmodeus. Oh yeah. Whew. Anyways, yeah, go educate yourself. The divine and the archangels know that I'm not trying to sum up, summoning anything up, and it's educational purposes. Excuse me. Anyways, in the past, Six of Pentacles upright talks about, charity, being given rewards for your hard work. And in this sense, the rewards, 4114 on the timer, the rewards were more spiritual instead of financial because like a lot of y'all could have gone homeless. This has been like nothing but poverty and scarcity, but uh spiritual protection, spiritual talents, okay? You were learning about protection magic, all kinds of magic. You had to learn not just what good magic is, but what evil magic is, because that's what they were doing to you, and you had to, with quickness, know what the hell was going on to defend yourselves. Ace of Wands reversed. This is a lack of spark in creativity or a project that just failed. I really do believe that this is the death magic project that failed. The sun in reversed. Okay. Nobody in the coven gets any happiness. It's nothing but the law. Spiritual law, spiritual jail, and real jail in the 3D. And the masculine is not happy without their feminine and vice versa. And talks about someone trying really hard to hide a secret. Because when the sun is upright, it talks about happiness, but also more about shit being illuminated, coming to the surface. This could be trying to keep a secret from the feminine about an inheritance, like financial, tangible inheritance left by a passed on loved one, or a house that was left to you. And, if that's the case, that money was spent. It was a lot of money, too. I'm not going to say how much money it is, but it was definitely in the good thousands. Whoever it's a male figure, whoever passed away wanted to make sure that you were good and taken care of for the rest of your life if you ever came across financial troubles, okay? And that's very selfless of that person. That's a lot of love for that person, okay? Or if it was a house, I don't know, kind of like a mini mansion, or just like a cute little cottage or some shit. But it's in a nice. neighborhood, where you would make much better friends than this shit. You'd feel safe. Your kids would feel safe. But if the opposition was illegally living in this house, I sense arsenic possibly too with this. It's just, if we can't have it, neither can she. I'm gonna get clarifying cards on this shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Right, what is this? Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reverse, and the Sun reverse. What the fuck? I want to take these two. And this. Hold on. Before I get ahead of my damn self. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay. The other main message here is the Ace of Cups reversed. Somebody is not getting their wish fulfillment. 47, 47 on the timer. This ain't nothing but fucking pure depression. Lots and lots of drinking. Hardcore liquor. Fireball. Maybe Russian whiskey. And this person has been doing this to cope with their stress and their inner pain and shit, but doing it for so many years, like all day, waking up and drinking, going to bed drinking, and I mean just constantly white girl wasted. They're vomiting up blood. So here we go. Got the Six of Pentacles upright. Hmm. Seven of Wands reversed. Hmm. Karmic masculine can't fight back for shit. Like I said, the whole coven is after his ass for all the trouble that he's caused. He has lost any spiritual protection that he's ever had. And a lot of the demons that he summoned up are taking over. And, he never followed through with the ultimate blood sacrifice of the feminine or the masculine instead. Never could. But he killed other people along the way to try to satisfy the devil, but no. And these demonic entities that he summoned up, he used and abused them. Well, yeah. It sounds crazy, but I mean, this fucker could very well be possessed by the shit he conjured up. Oh, yeah. And there's another demonic entity. I can't think of his fucking name. But he's got like, he's in charge of like 12 other demonic forces, demonic entities or some shit. I don't remember, but he called on that person too. Like, this person took shit above and beyond, bro. Just stealing credit cards, tax fraud, tax evasion, child sex trafficking, the dark web, lies, 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 trying to break you guys up, but it ain't gonna happen. You got the Ten of Cups up here, you got the Four of Wands up here, okay? Your strength, the Magician upright, which also talks about alchemy. Queen of Swords upright. You're speaking your truth. You're like, I don't give a man. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the project of, the death. I called it in the 5151 on the timer. As I am, before I'm gonna say this shit, when I first started this channel a year ago, these fuckers that were in my energy and my space for the longest, until I did protection, rituals, all kinds of crap. They gave me a lot of shit and a lot of hell and struggle with trying to make progress with my channel and hoping that I would just neglect it, just forget it and give up, but fuck no. Unlike this person, unlike the karmic, he is losing drive and energy. He's never seen somebody that is stronger than him in terms of perseverance, stamina, determination, and resilience. Because this fucker is not resilient. But he's a persistent bully, I'll tell you that, man. Anyways, King of Pentacles reversed his idea with the Death Magic Project. It failed, that's why you have the Ace of Wands in reversed. Yeah, and in the very beginning, I called this, what was it? The Black Magic Coven Mafia. That was the nickname I gave it because people who knew people who knew people who knew people, and it, different states and in different countries, especially in Eastern Europe, hitmen in Eastern Europe, which you can find off the fucking dark web. That's what they were fucking with. They were fucking around with child sex trafficking. Like, when this person broke, all they know how to do is steal, use black magic to get what they want. It's all about fucking image, lazy, and codependent on others. Well, it looks like, ooh, they're being haunted. They're being haunted by your ancestors, especially if somebody left you an inheritance behind and they have stolen it and fucked with it. And they have aged very, very fast. Like, this person could be in their mid 40s, but oof, they look like they're 55. or late 50s, but did not age well. And that's because of the karma from all of the body magic, beauty magic that was being done to you. Anyways, the moon upright, this to me looks like a Hecate, because she's associated with two black dogs. Okay, two black dogs. It says, my special goddess. If any of you guys out there work with Hecate, oh, she got your ass. Seeing she's protecting you big fucking time. She takes care of people that are bullied and oddballs and shit. The Knight of Wands reversed. Totally reckless, irrational, just reacts off of their emotions. And that's why they want to come your way. They've been trying to think of a strategy of a plan to come your way. I keep seeing arsenic or something, or physically fighting you. Physically fighting a woman, or accidentally bumping into you. 56 on the timer. Accidentally bumping into you, and, of course your heart might, be pounding and shit, but you play it cool. If this did happen, I mean, you played it cool, and they could have wah, and you're like, you ignored it, and they could have gotten in your face. Yep. And you still ignored it. I'm seeing this person being so retarded that, I mean, they could have thrown a drink at you, or that is their personality. If you are not listening to them, giving them the attention that they want, like, this is the type of person that'll fucking throw their drink at you to cause a scene, to try to make you talk to them. But if that were to happen, no, man, they would be going to jail. Okay. And this, the moon upright, this is a Pisces card, and also talks about secrets and mysteries that have yet to be revealed, like the sun reversed, trying to keep a secret. Okay. The Six of Cups upright came up again. They, karmic masculine, the whole coven for the longest time, uh, fucking with your psyche to make you question whether or not you're gonna have your reunion, but you are. That's why you have the Six of Cups upright. And because the karmic masculine can't affect you guys, like I said, using the karmic feminine to make you think that you're not going to have the reunion that you're supposed to have. This little psychological trip here has been going on for a bit. The masculine's been a bit about it, but he's woken up. I mean, he's watching these readings and shit. He found out the secret. He found out what's been going on behind the scenes. The Four of Cups upright. Farmic, totally pissed off. that the plan that he had with the karmic feminine didn't work because here's the emperor upright. This is also another characteristic of our masculine. Okay, quick little break time. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Like the poltergeist. That was a little intermission. Had to go to the bathroom. Anyways, you know what I just now noticed? Look how funny this is. You have the Empress. That is you, my dear. My dear Sag feminines. Good feminines out there. The Emperor to the Empress. Whoops, here we go. The Emperor to the Empress. These two cards are like the first cards in any tarot deck. Nice. Fucking nice. Anyways, let's keep going. This is the future right here. Yep, someone's the fool in reversed. Reckless, impatient, takes stupid risks without thinking, but they think they know it all. This is the karmic who thinks he fucking knows it all. And when you dated this karmic masculine, it wasn't very long, but they came off as all sweet and shit, smooth talker, but you were also very vulnerable. And he's the kind of person who he's got years. He's been taking advantage of vulnerable people for years. He knows how to he knows how to read energies and auras and shit. And he knows just based off of your energy and your aura what your insecurities are. But also a very controlling asshole. Could have tried to dictate who you hung out with, didn't hang out with, what you could wear, what you couldn't wear. And it's like, dude, it's like, the 2000s and shit. It's now 2025. Get with the program. But anyways, your reckless bullshit has landed you in trouble now. And there's no getting out of it. Page of Pentacles. This keeps coming out a lot. This is you, feminine. And they also could represent the masculine in a way, too. Both of you have an idea, a project. I'm not going to say what the fuck it is because I'm not going to ruin it. But you need help with bringing it more to birth. You know, you've been working on it. You've been working on it, but you've had struggles with it, but it's gonna work out. Have faith. Fuck the naysayers. And like I said before, I said it in numerous readings. The fool, the karmic, is gonna try to get you to spill the beans on what you are trying to do. And, if you're a reader like me, um, you've definitely got more shit up your sleeve, and that's why they have actually, not them, but the karmic feminine who's been sending monitoring spirits to figure out what the fuck you're trying to do so they can try to ruin it, but it ain't going to happen. You're here for a reason and to make this mission of yours work, okay? Ace of Swords reversed, okay? This talks about a breakthrough, but in a bad way, bad news. This this can go in three ways is what I'm getting. Okay, number one, the first message I'm getting here is that you guys, the feminines, you guys, a real cop, a legit cop, okay, that has, a badge number, their name on it, the tag. They tell you what district they work for. They even give you the address to the sheriff's department that they work for. And they're gonna ask you questions about they could give you a letter about your inheritance. If you have an inheritance, financial tangible inheritance, they could give you a message here, and read it in front of the cop. And the bad news is that your inheritance has been stolen. And on the cop, he's gonna be shocked, but some way, somehow, y'all were supposed to get this letter of inheritance a long time ago. Okay, when this family member died, whether it was like 1 to 5 years ago, because this whole warfare, it's been going on for 8 to 10, 14 years for some of you. I know for me it's been going on for 8. And you know what's funny? I just had another eureka moment. If there's any inheritance that was taken, and like I said, 8 years that my shit's been going on, my father's favorite number was 8. Yeah. And for you guys, anybody out there, this person who left you something, oh, they're haunting the fuck out of this karmic and other people that got their hands on this shit. Somehow illegally, they knew people that gave them this inheritance illegally. Yep. And you could have definitely had, a gut instinct gnawing at you for a long while about, I think that my ancestor left me something, but you could never find out because there was no evidence of it because they stole it. With this, guys, I see that, if there's a cop that comes to you with this bad news, you're gonna let them read the letter because you're gonna need help. Because you're gonna have to lawyer up. Oh yeah. And this cop is gonna help you. Because this is some serious shit. This cop is gonna help you. And when I say lawyer up, when this letter, this message, I see, some attorney. It's just like the perfect time, the perfect place, like the perfect law firm, the perfect timing, a great attorney that's gonna see this message and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? It's gonna be like a not no, but a hell no. They could either take on this court case for free because clearly you don't have the inheritance to take care of payments for what this is going to cost. And this attorney just knows that this is the right thing to do, money or no money, that this is just the right thing to do. This fool, this karmic, they're fucked because if there's an attorney involved, they're going to do their research. They're going to do their research on the karmic. They're going to find out that they've been using a corrupt prosecutor or a corrupt judge. For real, all hell's going to break loose. And there's not a fucking thing that they can do about it. Okay? And then the other way I'm seeing it is the masculine, making his offer to you. And it's just gonna be the worst fucking news that this karmic is gonna hear. Wow. Okay. This is heavy. This is heavy, yo. What? Okay. What can we get with the full reverse Page of Pentacles and this Ace of Swords reverse? What the fuck, man? King of Cups reversed. That is the karmic, without a doubt. Evil ass son of a bitch. Evil, no empathy, nothing. If there is gonna be an attorney involved in this case and they do research on the karmic, they're gonna uncover crimes 15:15 on the timer when I said that they're gonna uncover crimes that this King of Cups committed. Especially when it has to do with murders. Ooh, and the fact that especially when it comes to his plan to it's premeditated murder in the first degree towards you, and if they couldn't take you out, it was going to be your masculine, one or the other. Oh yeah, this is going to be found out. Premeditated murder in the first degree and other murders that they've done. And all of the other crimes with taxes, offshore accounts, fucking read the dark web. Once again, a 10 of swords upright. This dude, this karmic, fried. Like ultimate betrayal in their mind. Because in their mind, it's your fault for not taking the dirty money. Because you ain't even gonna answer the fucking door. But it's your fault that you're lawyering up. Okay, especially, and if you're telling the truth, especially, with the Queen of Swords upright. Ooh. The star reversed. They don't get their wish whatsoever. They don't get you because you're not meant to be with them and vice versa. And oh, if they're the star, all right, they're they've made the ass of themselves. This is total public humiliation. If this isn't already, because I know they're watching. I know everybody's watching. I mean, when you're on YouTube or any, social media platform, anybody can fucking watch you. Oh my god. Total public humiliation. Th- I'm not joking you. This this karmic could even be on the news for all the crimes that they've committed. And it's not just gonna be them. It's not just gonna be the karmic going to court either. It's gonna be the other coven members too. This is insane. Some people, some people from the coven, they have already predicted that this is gonna happen, and they told the karmic masculine stop, 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 but he wouldn't listen. And either A, they left the state, they moved away because they didn't want to be a part of this shit at all anymore. Trying to run away from the law. Or there were some people who knew that this karmic ain't fucking right, especially not just with the obsession with the feminine and the stalking, but also when it has to do with kids. Oh my god. Yeah, some people that said, fuck it, I already know that I'm gonna go to prison. I already fucking know I'm going to prison because this guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't think about anybody else about, than himself. He's taking us down, and you know what? Might as well just fucking say something because this person is a danger to himself and society. And the feminine is completely innocent and doesn't deserve this shit. And not only that, he needs to stop kidnapping and harming children. The chariot upright. This is happening with the quickness. Oh boy. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Mm-hmm. I listen. Yes, they have been trying to steal your spiritual inheritance and your destiny, but now the way it's in this position, it's gonna be revealed just how much money was left for you, and you're getting it back. And you know what? If I were you guys and you gotta go to court and shit, sue the fuck out of them. Sue the fuck out of them. Eight of Wands upright. This is good news. Talks about creativity. Yeah, man, if there's a lawyer involved and there's a court case and shit, this lawyer is excellent. Has had like, I don't know, like maybe 20 to 30 years of experience. You're gonna be hooked up with a good lawyer if you have to go to court. Damn. I'm going a little bit over time, but fuck it. I mean, I hope I haven't bored you guys. Body goddamn. Told you, this Sagittarius full moon, it's intense as shit. And look, the Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, the divine and archangels. They're definitely gonna put this fucker in spiritual jail. He's already in spiritual jail. But what I'm sensing is that the divine and the archangels are discussing what uh what his next lifetime is gonna be like. And it's everything that he created towards you, all the problems, he is going to live a life of poverty and scarcity and homelessness. Ugh. Could be born into an abusive family. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. And this lawyer is gonna make sure that This karmic is prosecuted, I mean, to the umpth degree. And I keep sensing suicide. Five of Swords upright. He's gonna try to fucking put on a show in court, thinking that he knows everything, blah, blah, blah. Just shut the fuck up. Your ass is grass. You've been cruising for a bruising for a long time. You're not as creative and smart as you think. And you're going to be prosecuted completely because you have the judgment up here too. Judgment up on his ass. Can't run away, can't hide. Ten of Wands upright. Every obstacle and hardship sent your way, going to him. He's already experiencing it. It's not going to stop. And like I said, in the next lifetime, he's going to have a lot of obstacles and burdens throughout his whole life. Three of Swords upright, totally heartbroken. 26:56 on the timer, total heartbreak. But I'm sensing it's like it's not just heartbreak that they can't have you. It's also like a heartbreak to their pride and ego that they've been caught. And heartbroken and embarrassed because of total public humiliation. Public humiliation here already. And if they gotta go to court, oh yeah. And if they're on TV, the news, more public humiliation there. While you have the Four of Swords upright, you finally get to chill. I mean, you're chilling. You're like, you don't give a shit about any of the damn rumors, blah, blah, blah. That's all this fucker can do. And you're not worried about the karmic feminine either. Ugh. And your masculine has stood up for you so many times. And this karmic gets totally pissed off with that. Why do you always gotta bring up her name? And the Nine of Wands upright. Now it's gonna be the karmic masculine's turn to watch his back. Because there's a lot of undercover authority figures watching his ass. Over here, look. You get your justice. Beautiful. For for all the damage. All the damage caused, you get your justice. The world reversed. Yeah, their life is all fucked up. They're not gonna get a new chapter of life. But your masculine needs to close up the karmic cycle with their karmic. Your masculine, I'm going to repeat that again. Your masculine needs to cut soul ties, soul karmic ties with their karmic. Okay? Because once they do that, they can have their happiness. Their once they cut their karmic soul ties with the karmic feminine, the cycle is closed for them. And this also talks about their world is not complete without you and vice versa. You guys make each other so happy. And look, with the Justice card and this world card reversed, once all loose ends are tied up and cleared out, the Wheel of Fortune upright, moving forward in life together, yo. That's beautiful. I'm gonna get one card here for the damn. See, the world reversed. What the hell? Can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Queen of Pentacles reversed. The karmic feminine. Nasty ass witch who's also been fucking around with the feminine's money. Constantly fucking around with her money. Because in her mind, if I fuck with her money, she ain't got shit. You know, if I make her look ugly or gain weight or whatever, the masculine's not gonna want her. Hell, no man will ever want her. Huh. Yeah. So when I say you gotta cut soul ties with this karmic, I'm serious. This is what you gotta do. And I mean, her life is completely out of control with the Two of Pentacles reversed. She's nothing but fucking drama, just like your karmic. Oh my god. Temperance reversed. Her gifts are slowly but surely being taken away as well. She's pissed. She's had to rely on other tarot readers to get information. But she's running out of money with that because uh, I just heard STD. So it's like, can't prostitute anymore for money because you got an STD. The Hierophant in reversed. She's a part of the satanic church, just like the karmic, and yeah, just like everybody else, she's going down. She could have made fun of you behind your back, saying that, you know, you're a goody two shoes because you don't want to be on the dark side of shit. You know, you don't want to worship Satan, that you're boring and arguing with the masculine about, you know, well, don't you think I'm more fun than the feminine was? And, you know, I know how to party hardy still, and woo, and the masculine's like, oh my god, he's miserable. Just fucking miserable. I can't make this shit up. Look, the devil upright. Karmic feminine is still in devil-like energy and always will be. Reckless sex, drugs, alcohol. Okay. The masculine has a history of being like that too, but he's turned his life around big time. But the karmic feminine and your karmic, yeah, devil-like energy, reckless sex, STDs, I mean, drugs, drinking, gambling, love to spend money, all kinds of shit. So yeah, once you get away, once the masculine cuts cords, okay. The masculine needs to cut cords with both karmic masculine and the karmic feminine. Yep, Ace of Cups reversed again. This ain't, you're not depressed, okay? This is the karmic's depression. And you drinking to death. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Evil. Evil. This person, like I said before, could definitely have taken your idea of this, created their own channel, and they're trying to copycat you, and then try to say that you copied them, and it's gonna turn into fucking a copyright infringement case or something. This person just loves to steal. That's how they get around. Oh, but they can't steal the lovers. Nobody can tear you and your masculine apart, Saggies. Here's the lovers. Wow. 37:57 on the timer. Sorry, I gotta take one more break here. My water. Back again. Sorry, that was like intermission. Okay. Now we got this. So, oh, before I forget, the masculine's initials could be SM. Karmic feminine's initials could be LB. And her best friend, the initials are AA. And your karmic, the initials could be JH. Okay. Well, you have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this was a group of three people. Yeah. Hell, the third person, I'm getting two different karmic feminines here. Because you have karmic masculine planning with the masculine's karmic, and the third person, it could be the karmic feminine's best friend, or it could be the karmic's karmic. Her initials are RM. Well, their project to destroy the union here failed. Failed. You have death in reversed, which, like I've mentioned in many recordings, there have been people in the coven who have died. I wouldn't wish death on anybody, but all the death spells that they've sent to you, it all went back to them. Yeah. Fatal car crashes. I want to say also that somebody drove their car over a bridge. Like the bridge broke and there was water underneath it and they drowned in the car with the water. They wanted you to have a terminal illness. Somebody else got it. But then this also talks about uh resisting change. These karmics don't want to change. Mm-mm. And then you have the Two of Wands over here, which talks about making a choice. Yeah, for the longest time, when the karmic masculine was in your energy, okay, and doing, mental mind illusions, energy manipulation, fucking with your psyche, trying to trick you into questioning whether or not your masculine was going to come back to you. And that was just to make you suffer. And then because the karmic masculine can't fuck with you anymore, him and the masculine's karmic work together to fuck around with the masculine's psyche as well, making him question whether or not if he was supposed to be with his karmic or with you, which is just mental, psychological shit. But see, your masculine's a wizard, very strong wizard. Finally followed his intuition and realized that there was a lot of fuckery going on. He knows who he wants. I mean, shit, you got the Four of Wands over here, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. You guys are both magicians. You're a natural witch. He's a wizard. You have the Emperor to the Empress together. You got the Lovers upright. Okay, up here, external influences. King of Wands upright. This is another characteristic of your masculine. Um, when he's got a job to do, he's got a job to do. He gets to it. He likes to work. He takes pride in working for just, he loves to work. He takes pride in the shit that he's got because he earned it himself. He initiates. And look, Two of Cups of Pride. The Sacred Reunion. Two of Cups upright. Which this karmic with the Page of Cups upright just wants to try and give you a small offer of love. Because, I mean, you already know he ain't got shit to offer for love. He doesn't know what love is. Okay? Been behind the scenes for a long time. But the masculine knows what's up now. But here's the Two of Cups. And see hopes and wishes here. The Six of Swords reversed. That's the opposition. They are not going on to calmer waters at all. They are facing nothing but chaos, trouble, drama, and turbulent waters because of all of this shit. And then the Eight of Swords reversed. Even though, even though you were you were the victim of this crime, and technically so was your masculine. Your masculine was also technically the victim of the crime, but neither of you have ever cried wolf or played the victim or oh woe is me. No. Both of you guys are very creative and you find solutions to problems. You don't just cry about it and be like, oh, my life sucks. Da, 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 da. You don't sulk. You find a way out. Six of Wands upright. Victory. Victory in every way. Your love life, career, money, all of it. Oh, and this Queen of Cups reversed. Nasty bitch. Okay. I'm getting it as two people here. Could be your masculine's karmic or the karmic's karmic. Both very nasty. No empathy at all, just like the karmic masculine over here. These are two karmics. Yeah, these are two karmics. But I'm sensing more that this is the masculine's karmic. They have, like, their lack of empathy, sympathy is equal. Like, they don't give a shit who they hurt, who they steal from, whatever. The Hermit upright, the karmic who's hiding away from the law. The Hanged Man upright, which is technically a Pisces card, but this is the karmics right here. Oh, yeah, they're being hung upside down from a tree because they've been caught and they are going to be prosecuted and crucified for their shit. Wow. So, hold on a second. Let's see. Emperor to the Empress right here. You've got, there's the Queen of Swords upright. The Ten of Cups upright with the Four of Wands upright. Okay. King of Wands upright right here with Two of Cups, Six of Wands victory. Okay. You guys are both alchemists, good magicians. Right there. Here's the lovers. Nine of Cups upright. All of your dreams, wishes fulfilled, everything you've manifested. Because the Two of Swords reversed right here. Masculine knows everything now. King of Swords reversed, who has been constantly, for the longest time, was attacking the Queen of Swords, but can't anymore. Yeah, Nine of Swords upright, paranoia, fear, all of it, because they know the authorities are after them. I am so sorry, but I really think that this video is going to be 2 hours. Holy shit. Or I can make it into a part two. I think that's what I'm going to do. There was a lot of shit, what can I say? Damn. The Tower upright, unexpected changes for both you and the masculine, but for great reasons. For them, it's awful. Three of Cups upright, shit to celebrate. Said fighting. Eight of Cups reversed. The feminine for the longest time. I mean, you walked away and, you've been dying for your masculine to come back, and he is because he's leaving all this shit to come back to you, and Seven of Pentacles upright. You aren't getting the fruits of your labor, okay? I'm gonna end this right here. Please come back. I am not gonna make the Oracle reading long, okay? I am so sorry, but hot damn. Love you, Saggies.